Hello and welcome back here on my English YouTube channel about my Lego City project called Brickworld. And today is the day we are finally starting working at the roundabout, right at the location you can see right now in the center of the screen. That's something I have started years ago, and today is the day we are going to start that project. I thought a lot about that project, and I really want to use some so-called illegal building techniques. As you can see here, we have a really nicely rounded, part here for our roundabout, and just using technique by using piles and plates, and then you can have that like a long snake, and then you can just bow it in a different angle, and that's something I really want to use here to have a very natural, a very realistic look for my roundabout. By the way, I added a new minifigure, so we have now 1090 minifigures here. There's going to be a kind of way to go over the street. Also, we have to remove some parts here, so we can also add a way to go from one side to the other side. That part of the roundabout, that's something we're going to add in future updates also on the other two sides. And that's what I mean. I have removed some parts here. I have removed some parts in the middle where there's the greenery stripe. Also, you can see we have now these little stripes here where the people can go from one side to the other side. Also had to remove some of the green stuff here on the left side, so it's really working how I want to have it. There's going to be another one here on the right side where that new minifigure is standing. And by the way, that's the middle of the roundabout. It's a very big project. We're not going to stop it or to finish it today. And that's, by the way, just a nice technique to check out the circle of that roundabout. So everything is at the exact right location. It's a very complicated build because you might know it, Lego is just something you should not build when you build something very round, so it's a very complicated build. By the way, I just started working on that location. You can also see here once again an illegal building technique to have that little nice bow going out on both of these sides. And you can see it's perfectly at the same location from the center of the future, hopefully soon finished roundabout. Also added some new minifigures once again here. So we have some new minifigures, 3 new minifigures. So we have now 1093 minifigures in this city. A very, very big and insane number in my opinion. And also you can see that I do not have more of these 1x2 tiles in dark bluish gray. I already ordered them, but they're not here for today's update. So yeah, it's a little bit, I don't know. It's a pity that I do not have enough parts here to go on, but I think you might know where all of that is going to in future updates. It's a big project, so we're not going to finish it today. We will need more than one update in the future to really work at that part. So it's going to be a big project. And if you are following my German channel, you might know that I started that project years ago in another room, and now it's the very day to start that once again here. By the way, I also added another illegal building technique to add the other side of that curved road part here. Now we have a very ugly part in the middle where we're going to add some leaves, as you can see it here. And leaves are a very good element to really hide little gaps. These are just 2x4 bricks in black, and on the top of that I'm added all these little leaves. And then I can just put them here in between in that very big gap. And at the end, we have a very nicely shaped, very nice looking curved road here for our roundabout. And as I told you, it's a very big project. We're going to work once again in one of the future updates. It's going to be hopefully finished until the end of the year, but I don't know if that's going to be the case. Here's another problem. You just need to add some more traffic signs here. I'm going to need to print them out in, I don't know when, but it's a little bit complicated with the bus terminal here because you can go just inside the bus terminal from one side, and the other side you can drive out, and the exit area, so if you want to call it, is directly going into our roundabout. So it's a little bit complicated, but I think and I hope that's something that's will be nice looking at the end in I don't know when, but that's the start of our roundabout. A lot of, hard brain work is inside here. I really hope that I thought about everything. I just started here. It's not so much of work in building techniques, but a lot of work in my mind. By the way, that big gap here, you can see it here, is going to be the place where I'm going to build my Daily Bugle version. I'm using the official set, building my own version here, like I do it often with different sets. And that's something I really want to start maybe by the end of the year. But before, I really need to finish the bus terminal. You can see it right now. We need to add the lost parts here, adding everything into the gap here. Once again, one of these houses here. A lot of tiles, a lot of plates are going to be placed here in one of the future updates. And then I really hope we can finish that. So yeah, a lot of work to do. Also, I really want to finish up that building in the next update. By the way, I'm going to finish up the building on the side you just saw here, and the Daily Bugle is something I really want to do until the end of the year, starting with it. By the way, just another topic, a lot of work. You can see it as a decoder for servo motors. On the other side, left here, you can see all the servo motors. I'm going to use them to digitally make it possible to switch my switches with the Z21 digital app. You might know that project. It's a big project using the techniques from, or the stuff from model railroad technology to add it inside my Lego world here. And the main goal is to one day in the far future to really control everything here just with an app. So you can switch the switches, you can switch the signals, you can drive the trains around, just everything like you might know it from a model railroad and here in my Lego city. By the way, that's it for today. I hope you liked today's update. The next update is going to be a big update. And not so far away, we're going to start once again working here at the roundabout. But I think you might know what I have intended here for that location. I hope it's going to be a very nice looking area when it's once finished. And as always, feel free to write whatever you think about today's update, everything you might want to say about my city, any ideas, everything else, just in the comments below. That's it for today. Until next time, and bye.